Yes, what's going on, guys? We're currently 1 week out from the BNBF British Finals. Do you know what? It was a week out yesterday. Forgot the show's on a Saturday, not a Sunday, so yeah, less than 1 week out, and I guess P week started. It officially starts for me in terms of changes tomorrow, and today is just going to be my last full volume day, full volume leg session. So I'm just heading over to EP now. Steps are the same, 10k steps. I'm just going to go in, just going to do what we can, man. You know, push hard and enjoy it, because boy, there might not be a full volume leg session for a little while yet due to my show schedule, but yeah, we'll get to that later. So I feel like I've not spoken to you guys for a little while on YouTube anyway. I have been filming some content but just not posted it. Filmed some, not edited it, not posted it, and yeah, I think it's about time that I got you up to speed. So let me run you back to my last show, which was the first show of the season, BNBF Midlands. It's a good show, always is a good show, and you know, I brought a good package, decent package in fact. So let me just turn that music off. I'm not sure if you can pick it up anyway, but yeah, let me just turn it off. So yeah, I brought a good package. Placed first in my class. Unfortunately, there was only 2 people in my class anyway. Nonetheless, still placed first. You can only compete against whoever turns up on the day, and went to the overall and unfortunately missed out on the overall. I really want the overall, but I missed out. Yeah, I know it were a unanimous decision, but I got beat by a guy called Rue. He is my coach's other client, and he looked good, looked really good in fact. Very dry, and that's something which I wasn't on show day. You know, I had some fullness to me in that, but the dryness wasn't there. Conditioning was decent, but yeah, it needed to be dry for sure, and that was the feedback from the judges, or from the head judge I should say. So going into this British Finals now, that is certainly something which we're focused on bringing. You know, we do want the fullness, but I need to be dry. Now, and this is just going to mean that we're changing the way we're doing the peak week. So we're doing a bit of a mid-load. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it's a bit more of a mid-load. So we're not that usually. If it's a front-loaded, we would be carb-loading from, like, say, yesterday. But we're not going to start till tomorrow. We're going to do 3 days, and then we're going to do what we call a drying off phase. So we're going to take the food back down to baseline. I should be able to hold enough fullness, and yeah, drop the fluid. That is the plan. That is the plan. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this show, because even though I've got quite a few shows lined up for this year, this is a huge show for me. It's a show which, like, the pro card has eluded me for a long time. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, a long time. The BNBF is the first federation which I competed with back in 2014, and I've done like 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2021, and I'm back again. Yeah, the camera thought it'd cut out. So yeah, you just look watery, even more watery in fact, because everyone's so dry and shredded nowadays. Even the youngsters. So yeah, no one is to be overlooked. just got to bring your A game to the qualifiers and definitely to the British finals. Definitely. But like I said, we're doing our absolute best. Like, from not getting the overall in the Midlands, it really, I can't say lit a fire, because you know the fire was all lit, but it certainly added to it. And I was fuming for the whole week. I was so pissed off with myself because I felt like it was a show that I could have won, but I just went at my best. And to be honest, the goal wasn't to be at my absolute best, it was to leave a little bit in the tank. But even still, I thought I brought enough. But in the eyes of some judges, I didn't, and you know, the better man won on the day. So yeah, it was a tough one to take, but it's what it is, and you know, we've got to keep moving on. The focus is for the finals now, and we just push on from there, you know. But like I said before, feeling up for it, feeling prepared. You know, I've done everything that I possibly can in terms of training, nutrition. Been no off plans, nothing, just hard work and dedication. That is it. Always got my steps in, always trained when I'm supposed to train, pushed even harder since the Midlands, and you know, here we are now, less than a week out. So yeah, I can't have done much more, man. I stuck to the plan. You know, what will be will be. But this last little bit is just about taking care of the finer details, and you know, just trying to enjoy the process as much as possible now, because obviously get more food from tomorrow, energy is going to be increased. You know, this last couple of weeks and that has been tougher for sure, because there has been a reduction in energy, and yeah, I felt it, man. I felt it. I'm not even going to lie, man. I felt it. But you know, it's all part of it. It really is all part of it, especially at this stage. You know, I've been dieting for a long time, and you know, at some point it's going to hit you, and I'm grateful that I've been able to go for so long without it actually feeling like I was prepping. You know, all the way up into the Midlands, I didn't really feel like I was prepping. It was that easy. But now, you know, it's a bit of a different scenario, and to be honest, I kind of like the feeling. I hate it and like it at the same time. It's very rewarding, you know, when you're getting through these hard sessions. But you know, obviously on the day-to-day, you're like, oh gosh, you got to find that extra motivation just to do the easiest stuff, getting out of the car and getting into your flat. You know, you got to like psych yourself up to do that kind of shit. So yeah, it's different, but you know, like I said, it's got to be done. So I've just pulled up to EP now. Had my pre-workout on the way, you know, just the usual stuff from Illegal Nutrition, 2 scoops of pre, 1 scoop of pump, and I'm just gonna sit here, put some tunes on, get in the zone, get my mind right, and get ready to absolutely smash this session. I always forget that the car park to EP is currently closed, because you know, it's getting some work done, the retarmacking it needed it, because the potholes were horrendous and very dangerous for the car. So yeah, as much as this is a bit of an inconvenience in terms of parking, you know, it means that you've got to walk a little bit more, a little bit further I should say. You know, I much prefer it, you know, in a week or so that'll be sorted, and I won't feel on edge every time I drive my car into the car park. But also parking out here on the road, like every single time I've done it, I've always put my driver's side on the curbside when I've been parallel parking, and every single time I've opened my door and got out and, you know, been stung by nettles, you know, right in the bush and right next to it. So today I've actually used my brain and put the driver's side on the roadside, so now I don't have to get out and step into the nettles. So yeah, eventually we'll learn. But like I said, I'm just going to get in the zone now, man, because I've got a big leg session. It's the last leg session Last full intensity leg session for maybe a little while, because I've got obviously the BNBF British finals this weekend. Then the following week I've got the WNBF British finals, the Open British finals. So yeah, 2 shows back to back. So yeah, there's not going to be a full intensity leg day for at least 2 weeks now. So yeah, got to make the most of this, have some fun, and yeah, let's just get in the zone, man. Let's get in the zone. So press play. Woo! Let's do this, man. We're ready, man. We're ready. Alright guys, so we're kicking off leg day with the adductors on both variations of my leg workout. Start off with the adductors. If I'm at EP and we're using a prime one, we're going to do 2 sets. The first one on setting 5 and then the second one setting 3. So it just changes the resistance profile. Setting 3 makes it very hard in the beginning range and then ease off in the end range. Now from here we move on to the seated leg curl, or a leg curl variation anyway. With this leg day, it is more hamstring focused in terms of, on both sessions we do start off with the hamstrings, but with this one, you know, we do more sets and do both hamstring exercises at the beginning of the workout, whereas in the other one we do like a seated leg curl, and then we finish off the workout with RDLs today. We start off with seated leg curls, again doing 2 working sets. If it's prime, I'm going to adjust the resistance profile on both working sets, again setting 5 and then setting 3. Really pushing as hard as we can in this session, and then we move on from there. Now, as my back wasn't feeling 100%, I didn't want to risk it, and also somebody was on the racks, squat racks, where I like to do my RDLs. So I felt it was a sign for me just to not do them today. I could have done them, you know, there's 2 racks and one guy was doing like pull-ups and that, and someone else was actually using a rack properly. But I thought, you know, I'm going to play it safe and just go in with some lying leg curls. Now the Strive lying leg curl I've not used too many times, but it is very tough. It's a lot tougher than any other lying leg curl that I've used before, as I can't stack it. Most lying leg curls I can stack, but this one, nope, not in any resistance profile. Yeah, it's just a tough one. Now we then move on to the leg extensions, and with this, again, if it's prime, we're changing resistance profile. So the general gist of using prime is setting 5, setting 3, and today was no different, but we're going hard and heavy on both sets. So this top set was a 12 to 15 or 10 to 15, and then we do a back off, and this is going to be 6 to 10. So we're going again with the same kind of weight, really trying to use the max load with good form, and keeping the muscles under tension throughout. And boy, did I feel the burn. I felt the burn. Now we come on to the pendulum squat. This I like. It's very smooth, but it's also very dangerous for me. So I'm not sure if I probably mentioned it in another vlog, but the stopper is really low, so I would never go to complete failure on this. This first set here is just a warm-up. I think the first set shown, I should say, is a warm-up. 4 plates, as you can see, nice and smooth. But on the top set, I'm always going to avoid going for 50-50 reps on this, just because it's too dangerous. If I do fail, it's too low, and last time I failed, I hurt myself. So I'm on my own here, and we just push. They are supposed to be pause reps, but as I was watching it back, they weren't as paused as I wanted, or as I would have liked. But you know, we worked. They felt hard. They felt really tough, in fact. but we grinded through, and the load was decent, 5 plates, so 100 kg on this, and yeah, we worked, man, we worked. My legs were certainly feeling it afterwards, but as you can see, still trying to keep everything under control, and there, got some resistance like at the back end of the set, the last third, and yeah, it was enough. I didn't want to risk another rep. Now, instead of the Smith machine split squats, again, I just want to protect my lower back, so I decided to do this pendulum leg press or hip press, whichever you want to call it, single leg. And again, it's not an easy movement at all. It is not easy. It's very hard, even with both legs. In fact, if I had to use both legs, it'd be tough. So doing this single leg, it doesn't make it any easier at all. Very challenging, but we went in, and I did end up doing 2 sets on this. I got 6 reps on the first set, and then second one down to 2 plates from 3 plates, and squeezed out 12 reps, and oh, it was grueling. It really was grueling. It was grueling, yeah. So guys, that's my workout complete, and boy, I'm so depleted. That was tough. That was a tough one, like physically, mentally, but we got through it. I literally got in here and just started laughing to myself because it was that hard. I was like, oh my, crazy. But now I've got to go through some posing, send over some post-workout check-in shots to AJ, and go from there. Still some work to do, practice my routine, all of that. But I'll give you a full rundown when I get home. My camera is literally like on its last legs in terms of memory. So yeah, I've got like 40 seconds left, so I'm going to wrap this up and then I'll chat to you soon. Alright guys, so I made it back home, and I'm on my proper camera now, full setup and that, rather than using my phone. I really do hope that it does come out alright when I finish editing this video, but whichever way, I'm still going to put it out there because I need to put some content out there and start engaging with you guys again. Now, that session was horrible. Like, it was so hard. Like, I literally had to drag myself through every exercise, took my time a little bit more, did not have that same kind of energy, even though I had my pre-workout. I did feel it kick in, but it just was hard. It was a grueling session, but numbers wise, it was decent. It was really decent. In fact, I'm happy with what I've done. And yeah, that kind of like wraps up my last hard session of prep, really. Well, of this, leading up to this show anyway. So from tomorrow, I'll be loading and the intensity will be adjusted. So yeah, wrap that up. It's done. It's done. The hard work is done. And it was one of them where, like, after I finished the session, done the posing, went through my routine, and then I sat in my car for about 15 minutes before I even set off. I was that like tired and just out of it. I just had to take a moment to get myself together. But got home, had my cream of rice with whey and blueberries as always, post-workout, and then I'll be back to life now. So yeah, it's amazing what food can do. But yeah, just as a reminder, like when I train early in the morning like I did today, it's simply after one meal, and it's a light meal. So my first morning meal is blueberries, whey and dark chocolate on training days. So yeah, it's not a huge amount of food, but it's enough. It does the job. That combined with pre-workout and usually with flying. But yeah, I was just like extra tired this morning because I didn't sleep too great last night. Woke up quite a few times, go to toilet and what's not. But yeah, we got it done anyway. So I'm really happy about that. Now, the next bit is, like I said, just to enjoy the rest of peak week. I can kind of take a step back from training to an extent, in terms of intensity, it's going to feel, well, it basically is like a devolume, deload week, which is good. Allows me to just focus on form and muscle contractions during each movement, and give my body some rest as well, because I've been going hard for a while now. Since my last show, I've just been hitting it super hard. But yeah, really looking forward to getting into peak week and show day as well. But guys, thanks for watching, and this shall be uploaded ASAP. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some videos out in pretty much real time, or at least one day later, and we'll go from there. Okay, so keep an eye out for a comment, and keep an eye out for content. Even keep an eye out for my content. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that, and make sure you ring that little bell notification for access to all my latest videos straight away. Okay, but take it easy, and speak to you guys again soon. Peace.